Anopai yane Kofi Akpaloo AD and como founder and leader LPG. Ono ne panyina yene no AD nkomo. Oni sodi hunu se ho ya adomo a Ghana for mo boa no a obeje akunya atena sese mampanyi wo man Ghana mu na fi watoto noma edi ama Ghana. Ye hwe sector by sector. Tebia be no man Ghana ewo mu. LPG
yan konko
LPG
someha ne someha
LPG
ensroma ye hire na ye hire obabia.
Wow. Rakofi na mpom ti sen yo.
Onyakopo na adumara kwa me ho ye pa me so so ho ye.
Adum ni ahwe nyame ya adum a era wo chena Ghana mampan ni deliver so na tebia wo man ni wo mu na anopai de pese ye sector by sector mo na mo petumi se yemfa Ghana enhye mu nsa sector by sector eno ma te saying, and I wish you say you be very objective and anopai. But before then LPG no me ko saying,
oh, Liberal Party there, many I make say, yeah, boy, homoden. As a party, no, you grow kakra. We say, you war, the African Betanasi. Now, that there be one moment of the gas original. Now to tune a cracker. Now, I feel, you know, what at now 19 to America. You go so, I am Nanti. Vasitutu, you to that and a cracker. Nina say, yeah, build it, your party, no. The structures in the year. Okay. So they will make sure say your police station executives they are solid. Constituency executives they by police stations, you know, so Iguswa, so they be every police station in this country, you know, we have our executives there to help the party to grow. It's Iguso.
Right. That means this year, election year 2024, you be who say constituencies are who do will be Jina April on the ticket of LPG.
Yeah, that's our prayer. That's our prayer. Say baby ano candidate Obijina. Next week Okoye Juma, Abo Juma, said there be Obitimi, awareness city, no city no krana. We shouldn't be taken for granted. Some of whom say, oh, baby. So they mention, because sometimes, you know, Obitim Kujina as a candidate, who knows why she, no, why, we want serious minded people. People are over who are there now, you know, in your brace or Koye for baby. You know, 2024 elections needed. May we wish Musa LPG, Boboy Homode pa.
Inshallah. Quickly, ma yehwe so na we ka ho a enwotwe amampayin nana adodan kwakufuado wobetena kunwa so wo ya afi bia no se ne mra ne tie no se omampayin no tie kunwa so ko mayin mra hye wodwafi na afi tibia na manfo wom wode to amanfo ni mu bia wo se tibia we ene ba bia wo man no yakoduru na me yadoma we ni de twato okra wo ye ansana sebi obosoro kunwa so se mampayin na osoro kunya so say mampayinim LPG you sector by sector Kofi you started from Isikasem as o mine it was in tibia be ne wo
in fact tibia e wo mu de enye papa sa because obi ani wo Ghana hanoma enne pa de ya ye wo mu we maka cho say Isikasem eye Isikasem ne de enye obi a ho kire no Pia abana kasa kura ho kire no so ntino usaba individuals so opia ho kire no ho kire na aba no mutimi mfa ha no nyina so embo aban no esan se sa covid na abaye no be high ye pa we say disorganize ye bibia I just said there we go secondary school now we do form 2 na Oma me shock kama papa shock kama na beti one day yesi oma me watu kwan wono papa oma me duru fi ade ya oma firim enu bi na to ye so uko secondary school ye show bibia o ana bi edo ko to school bi international school like akosombo international wo second year akaw be verse 2 years bi na wa wi na Papa shawa utua fees bibia everything we do second year na so papa no me o tu kwan o ma ko wo so we be say 14 years or 13 years then exactly he said when you bia for do betuma so mu ekura wa untimi nkobi on de tie no nti no sabina etoye as Ghanaians because of the COVID, you know.
I'm forced to say, and no shouldn't be an excuse to say COVID by you know, and I may see Kasem I say because your mama almost a COVID course, but yet or some you know, no me apiki and no BBA course.
This is one. One country after that, you know, BBA course. Now money how. There's no single country in this world. I'm not gonna say after the COVID, you know, only they were Jan and Aswa, the BBA them. No single country. Upia one way or the other, how much be one them so because to be a China. China, I will be able to say they produce a lot for other countries in the other day. Now Ghana is Nigeria is so who produce so the demand in an bow before COVID, you know. Now you not get it. So it means it will affect your GDP. Me ba what I say. And you know, obi no no more if you ask me say he's in isolation. No, there's no single country like I say me the COVID you know no impact on so. Because so now it's everything is interrelated, interdependent. We all depend on each other. It you know what you mean and you whom free BBM. And I also sometimes people just talk, say things anyhow without thinking about the Omokan on as a body muno can be no. Okay, UK.
Yeah.
They are in recession now. And I want so more recession. Naka it's a COVID-19 so or UK so more recession. Come recession. It's and UK war recession. It will affect Ireland because Ireland is a neighbor and they depend more on the UK. And, you know, it will have effect on them. And then these two, they also trade among the other European countries. So it will also have effect on them.
Kofi said, you were proper homegrown policies. Every time you reki in revenue as on my still now COVID about a cop. Maybe a general is saying,
homegrown policy there, you have it. Say we will grow economy, you know, and then that's how everybody's wish. But here is the case bibia makwa bibia we bia no be to ye so you know bia we plans sa no pay me because say minia we plans bia we so that da utri man no pay you but na bia fa me kono
anyhow
nti no esa ma so sie nyina ka utri e obi be hia no say chale we be in the school and I ono do ono office wa yi but bia office wo dey wo nyi ya it's a big mistake e bia ono 3 year ba bia o fire no
no what drink them
and we drink them because bia o mame ana papa o mo bokashiri bia to no nti no na so fa ne man dia so na we dey wo sene na o ba na so man opa ne muni kashiri na bodo opampa mu na so ade no ona ba mu ze ade no obewie no atimu na tutu so enough from nti sometimes when they build a foundation for you it's easy when you have a solid foundation. But can you say when Akufo-Addo came, no, the foundation wasn't strong. The foundation was weak because Ghana no even build a solid ABR. We depend solely on importation. Everything is about import. And you know, almost on buy, you know, they thought that they could do this one day straight, 1 for 3. The idea was good, but the implementation to me wasn't. Yeah, because you know, I said to them, say they even picked the idea from my manifesto. I accused them on that because then what we would have done is to do a cluster of businesses.
Okay.
And if I say you fat Accra and as a tema, we find a good location, and then we encourage people to set up businesses in that enclave. And you know, maybe a body BS 100 factories. We put all the 100 factories
at one place,
maybe 2 places.
Okay.
50 in one, and then another 50.
So industrial areas.
Exactly.
Okay.
When you do that now, what do you find? Economies of scale, and a cost of production a perform.
Okay.
Because they will share certain costs in common. Once Obama Hanoma, you never be more Busia, more Ago, more Kasapa, more Radio 360. but there are some programs we multi running from one source.
Yeah.
It means some this building, more renting this building, you share the cost. But we already know he doesn't know where it's coming from, and they don't want to know. What they want to know is on the TV.
Okay.
TV is giving him or her the good program. So you can have all your stations under this roof. But when you decide say there be every it means that you're going to have additional cost. You have to rent, you have to employ other people there. But say I didn't know Hanoma. Receptionist, you need only one.
Yeah.
So and two.
Take cut it down cost.
Exactly. A general manager will be one. But when you have it in a different location, each one might have his own general manager. They saw that certain costs you can't prevent it. Because when it comes to security, you must have all the 5 stations, you must have each security. But if they're in one building, you don't need security, 5 security.
Okay.
So you cut costs. So in running a situation like this, we're talking about finance. So the economy, maybe we didn't have it right from the onset because we've been depending solely on the importation. And then the another thing is also we've not gotten the idea that we should borrow money to invest in production.
Okay.
We don't borrow money to invest in value addition. Your oil, but oil no. Ya no ya dwene mu no say o ye fa oil no nkoche abrofo na broni metu na broni take risks ti broni ba no take risks a sem fa so ni na ya ne dia nti bo se broni ba ade no nyina 100% e Ghana for dia but ono no etu ano fa 90% no the 10% pride dey ama ye pay the phone no mani age. So financially you not have the strength because for say you two oil wa Ghana hanum sky buy ho nyina $1 billion na abrofo na for $900 million na ya for $100 million. I mean what I say a bag gold abrofo no Newmont Anglo Gold Gulf Face the other day e be able to normal for be 95% normal 5%. We are getting little, you know. We and then all these things in and I'm so many
Okay.
So we don't even have the reserves.
Okay.
You know, it's a very big blow.
Kofi, but
all this
COVID buy ye and take your natural resources. E be na wo kan yi. Ye oil buy COVID and chino.
But no dia, so we know dia.
Ye gold no COVID and chino.
Gold no dia.
Ye timber COVID and chino.
Timber ni dia
cashew, cocoa COVID and chino.
Dabi o timber no. I say na wumremo and now can timber na yetwa be na yetwa no and na timber no ellen no money da nyina agu all the AG timbers ni nyina agu. Why? Because we don't control those things. So as I say ti enya odia but say odia and now guys say o me oil you know a young cano COVID and cano but e two oil no na aso make am no see you me see e two oil ni wia e okurum hanoma. Yeah, the chefa wumuno, 10%. Abrofo ne for 90%. You too gold, you 5%. Now abrofo for 95%. You know, how will you be a
That means it's can have their policies in a normal be na
Exactly. Your foundation, your foundation ye. You know, your abrofo no. And now, when you abrofo chimi and so, you need the amount because we are lazy people. We are lazy. When you talk about laziness, talking about we don't think deep. We are too narrow thinkers. We are not deep thinkers. Oh yes, we are not deep thinkers. Also, you pay the surface. As somebody about you trust and go deep and find what might have been the causes. Then they say then I keep it a prevent it. Then a bit going forward. You know, baby saba you bit my. COVID in the buy up to now. A debe na asomai yesu afrem. What the chair me say, a debe na yeti mesu afrem said that and who be a chair COVID in the bar, the bit messian. We've not learned anything. But when him COVID in the buy and we say I live in a lockdown. So I lockdown am I say 2 weeks. You know the journey free if you. And that's be a baby. Now I don't call the free move. You must say if you nation will be woo. What I say, any near journey free fuel.
Kona bibi anko so. Proactive hours. Usubishefie.
Just say everything is. It is process in so neto, and it's only toss for best 1 month. A brand in team pin ko baby. You'll be a team pin so toss 1 month, which is likely can happen. I don't know, you're better than a DD. But what I say,
which Paco?
We need to think deep and do scenarios.
Okay.
They're better a bit miss. But before no, we don't do that. Our problem is that we don't invest in research and development. Now, lithium. Now, lithium now is 95% now for 5%. No, you won't do that because we don't do deep thinking. That is our problem. When you say, "You bet me, I name of fra, I name my ya, your best son, you bet your name."
We are health. Which is very, very crucial. Nipa bi ampomden is very important. Tibiabe na impomden health Ghana.
Me say and then national health insurance. I'm say a cost. But from the look of things, you know, and drone na national health insurance no cover. I'm say hospital about 80% of them, you know, you must find money to go and buy them. The 20% now better no. I'm going to be no. I don't know who say. I said I never be a paracetamol is a code near Biavino. And I want to be but at least you know they're giving you a consultation, free consultation. Look, at least you know they will look at you and say, what do I obey you need there? You need to go extra mile and find money to do it. We call the hospitals now. I think say the government is trying to put up new hospitals like the district hospitals, you know, Agenda 111.
Yeah.
The stage number do no very impressive. We have stages number do not very, very impressive. At least there are some places you could see say they are about 70% complete. Some places 60%. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. And then looking at the training of the personnel, no. I think they are training more. And now Ghana nurses have become hot cake. I say globally, you know, we're Ghana in nurse. At least which man you easily or UK, Australia, Canada, US. And you know, it's not bad. And you know, you have sector no, and not too bad, sir. But I just said we still have conjunctions at our various. Big hospitals, you know, like Kolebu, 37 and
Konfanochi Teaching Hospital.
Yeah.
Right. Quickly, you call agriculture, which is the backbone of Omai Bia, because agriculture nenya Omai Obesofa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agriculture.
Agree, we have a lot to do at that place. We have a lot to do. Also, Abino started with nice policy programs, say planting for food and jobs. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the returns, you know, because still we are importing rice to this country. It is we imported rice Bahanoma. I just say you're planting for food, you know, we'll pay attention on rice production, you know. But we say things are not going as supposed to be.
It's like Scana, you invest in agri sector, no, and your whole returns.
Yes, that's how I see it. Because you see, another is the way I implement is planting for food, you know. Men who say we should the money, you know, quantum of money, you know, we should have divided the money into about say 1 to 160, and then say 160, you know, yeah, and I say divide them into 16. Now each district, you know, yeah, the one echo, the one a day, yeah, penny per 2 and 3. or maximum 5 ne say scan ma wo say o find a fool sa ne ma na mo nti so de ma no ba ko na ma ne bia be say 20 million sa 20 million because of the do aburufu a eburo be do no obefa more workers how me be boa no wa fool nti o fa workers na so be tuo muka nti one you've created jobs and two you are producing for food nti eno we have self planting for food and jobs but so the could say Dubai any man ko for o could do an gardener na job be na wa create but what I say
ma to ase pa
so to na me to na ma me na me kodua no me mfikyira eduane na me ebia menya wo
wontimi fa nipa bia do
wontimi fa obia so mmeboa nso obejana ka me say wa create 3 million jobs in adade a papa no so o bukuru mo labor minister
Ignatius Bafo
asemi o kan o if I no ko university also it has created 3 million jobs papa no say
planting for food and jobs
yes can figure be when he says where is this man getting all these figures from or say mom to change man ma o now the year food no just say 3 million people have gotten it, you know. Just say it has created 3 million. No, that's not job. You see, but getting a few people.
That means a budget they call agriculture sector no. Yeah, too scanego. Can be so?
I won't say so. Say or more the to talk produce a month for the omodi adodo near money but may they not come a person no. Me ma dream yes seka ye ma companies be a bear say 100 companies and they chase kan ma wo say mo fan domo mo fan dobro they
on commercial basis.
Yes, soya beans and the money say man no mo ye ka bo say the money also me could have best 100 million Ghana cedis now me the dia e mo masa I will need a lot of workers to work with. And I will need huge acres of land to do those things. Nti no say for workers no omo be hwane mo no ho omo am polish mo no omo be so mo bargain near that day. I mean then you see say you are producing to meet your demand. And when you are import more
because tomato ne onion you import to Ghana abra see practice planting for food and job. That means a waste.
Because with $20 million farmers some do tomatoes and I don't do Jena Median Kurumano is a size export.
Okay.
You will not even import any Jena again. 20 million what a pass is here will be $100,000. Say $100,000 in fact dot Jena food. The boom of food out there. And the Jena will be true at the end of the period. It you know it's because a 100 million 10 million say 10 million for year Jena for Jena a big Ghana you can produce them. So just say you can produce all the Jena because unim what say we do bayra bayra no e bayra puna ba ko to say na o twetwa puna na ma twa no be 20 e de adua so nti bayra ba ko beto no say bia beto 20 cities the 20 cities no be twa near there because we bunya bibribi
yeah
bayra ba ko aba obetu no beto bom yansa na say mienu so nti me fi say scar with the year food will always be less than how much you get back. So it's because of my 10 million. Pa so the 10 million in a share food. So for being for baby, how the 10 million in a euro food. And they might be travelable by 100 million and 200 million.
Mark of your education. Young monsieur, your sector. To be a venue.
Oh, to be a woman there. Yes, in a cannon. Because I know now ban so be go school kwan dia we need excuse to tell you so ntimi go school because we school fees because I know from basic school no everybody is more or less free. Just say ultimi remu primary school na be we JHS SS ready oni abren kwan be ko SS ni bi so ti ultimi we SS university there ultimi akoye adwuma we adwuma na duru bia na akɔ university.
But sustainability of the free senior high school.
We don't have any choice to sustain it as a country because Oma we be to me to mpoma ehia ngumasua. Se nipa ni bebre ni nimdia na se omuni hunumu a bere no matimi add value to.
But how do you sustain it?
You have to find money.
Because I said now you need sika bia as mine you need say the free senior high schools sika we and they find the free senior high school you know 10 bia and says sika we at hwa ye dey ensa kwa ye benya sika ni bia free mu they dey support to the free senior high school.
Oh sir we share sky the free suggestion in there say it my deficit we can borrow to invest in it because you have no choice than so be boy man krako school until say every year we are no borrow that percentage you know now that your budget deficit why not because the returns na be bre or mine no are very huge than so man ko national fee see how ye magana for nkura nyina timi ss they can read and then they can write we ss so they are here reading and writing so timi reading now timi ya obi tro ne book to on ma we make kan book no atiase afamu aba eni munyansa da bibi bibi eni wo wasase we so a obesa wo ya eni book obesa osua antuma pam o book obesa osua se ye leather ya tro go book obesa osua ekwan so ye wig e book bibia watch obesa osua watch ye e book bibia eni won ma obesa na sase so a eni book but when ma kan a na mutimi antwa book read the honoma be was bosom
yes
enya dia betima famu bibi nti so timi boa man kwara nyina timi ko school no mu wie ss at least we giving them a platform and which imagine so dia too and amom e wa abrabom nti me fi say ebeye sa ban no disika be wurem na was sustaining no to sustain it there sky this big Bank of Ghana nti no
fence anko Bank of Ghana fence anko buskam
Bank of Ghana no e ho ma hwamu
Ghanaians
e ho ma hwamu Ghanaians nti ko ina de ko iska na de bo Ghana fo a bo ne be ne wo
ba si engine kwa asa
na hwana
because more now we in inflation so be kosoro
and the cost na here when I say inflation is always bad it's not all the time the inflation is bad so that makes sense. Japan, they have been in deflation for so long, and it has really affected them big time. And, you know, second more deflation in there, so, but inflation it is not all the time the inflation here. Now, this year, akwani chinafi. Now first can happen. Now Ghana for nkura ni na na mo basa omo doctrines. The future doctors, future accountants, future marketers, future whatever, they are all selling on the street. And I say, when you are near there, it will be right for us. It it's better so be investing in them than to take them. I say it was Kofi Akpaloo man. Omo eko. Omo we no. Omo sika bring na eri na skanashi. Adenya one for one man go school baby one for the man go school nti no we no na dwuma na o start here ni na no the man ntimi anto aso but so do mako school now you involve omo e wo dwuma na wo ye ni mu a with their educational background obo say we shouldn't overspend money to best keep records or keep the money afloat. But say what my crown uncle school now they never tap wadjuma ho but the majuma no sa afwe we bi no na wo free o na adwuma na so nipa be prepare and I adwuma o ma we mu o ma from my uncle school and adwuma mo sase ni nyina no you cannot trace them nti I say obi ade na school dey papa
okay Kofi energy you can energy very broad. You share you know my holding, can you issue a fee for war on it? I don't mean energy. so far to be a energy sector no.
The energy sector no. In fact, because of like I said, so far no, yet a stable supply. Say about
of late na okay fuel okay fine.
About fuel say petrol and I say diesel and LPG. You can see say supply now has been consistent. Maintain shortage be for the past few years, maintain shortage.
By the pricing.
Yes. And then when you talk about electricity,
Kofi Amfa fuel no say fuel ho, petrol ho, diesel ho, kerosene ho, na LPG ho, na the ordinary Ghanaian no ain't mean purchase won't mean to because no boy dia. Na dey ti say dey bi no na
ebi wo ho. Na mum ska na oni ade beto. Ska woni ade beto no nyina so come back to the school. So uko school do akira you check different because we university and we be GHS we know to my cro but market different.
Okay.
And so comes to that ordinary in is so one person am oba school na so na one person school na obe ordinary in ache combat ma do am so so team school the more now acquire knowledge the more
scopes will by ABA
will benefit in that is so. And I say your earning power no increasing. Now light in India said the okano and no electricity naso but go my some minor interruptions be say net second na if you say this week more half for money madam anopa bo your mama anopa from 6 and you rest near yaji yade so because 90 minutes to infant power light so because that time na light ne bo no ntimi nkosoro ejina fa ko nti yabasa omuntimi neska e na omodi ato na so omodi power ejina mkania no nti na mutaka se financial constraints financial because I didn't so many people na ntwa bo na so twa no now yes oh metuma ombeto abeti ameni ade a bere bi unya light ne fama ho
yeah
na afa kwakoye how kese e dia ma o man me de betima twa o but and I'm supposed o dear politics in it na o ma light o Russian light nti a problem but me share neighbors apart from Nigeria na omo fuel to say petrol no na de no ne bo no from Sene Ghana
yeah
but the rest no homa Canada Ghana de no e wo from e chen Togo no mo ne Burkina no mo ne Cote d'Ivoire na e base kania age na so there I can also tell you say Ghana the sabre we Canada de age na so pa Nigeria the light in God there in was out means what Nigeria and I call Nigeria Nigeria na unam didin ko because light ba acha 1 hour
yes yeah
do light nti Nigeria what am channel baby say Cote d'Ivoire ultimina baby light or baby also light in you say so I know say Ghana there no
better
we are better
Brakovi you bring into your response because this year also near call African Cup
yeah
sector net say
especially there when it comes to infrastructure I'm say at least we've gotten some a lot of this AstroTurf we've gotten this new stadia as at least nyama cry economy dem we nyama at the problem I want to say intimi hweso ye yeah okay Cape Coast
Tamale Sports Stadium
Kumasi Tamale omo hwe ni ye so ti ni nyina no say omo jima private sector say omo ton ma private sector and it was
no omo free National Sports Authority ni sem
say
NSA no
so omo jima private sector the private sector no the more either said they operate and then pay some rent to the state.
Okay.
Yen sa bakono an sa be so mu no behwe na de so yi because na ma no ska.
Okay. Kofi Akpaloo say ahead of Sona na say ye Kofi Akpaloo din komo leader and founder of LPG but ye kase twane tia bono tofa in just kasasini ye kasasini enye kasamu a tibia be no man no
o man no baby e wo no crossroad. We need to all come together and help this country. Say betimi akoyenim. Sits to be a woman dear. Nipa no a more mind mo chire wo mo. Pa be prepare, nipa be prepare. Metimi say me aha mani am about 70 to 80% of the people no. Mo chire wo mo. Mo chire wo pa. Ghana for mo chire wo mo. Enti no, say nyina yetena se na epe kwan a betuma yan hihye ya ebe ma nipa wan ha no.
Okay.
Ti na oton ade na nipa nis kanjiro mutimi nto ni se de ka eti na kofo bi so aye adwuma
esi tuomoka
entuomoka
okay
eno so enwo sunsun so a ema eba o man so because company ni entua ne ka no the workers on ntimi ntuomoka ne bank a okoje bosia so ntimi ntua bank ne ka eti bo se circle money
cascading effect
is a wo stop ne hanama moja ne ntimi ne be ma onya stroke.
Okay.
Until no mind no, baby no, I say when high blood pressure.
Ghana high blood pressure.
Say scanning flow. Until it's kind of also moja flow with high blood pressure.
Kasapa FM.
Until no, we need to work on that to put money in the system. See, and inject cash in the system. People will be complaining.
Men ask Kofi Akpaloo, founder and leader of LPG, and artists and in Komodo.